Hey guys, this is Mike, and this is part 4 of OMO development. So, what we have so far is this awesome animation, and we have the grid that we can click. And now, I guess the next thing to do would be to actually get the game. Since the game mechanics are already set, we have to actually create some levels. So, basically, first I have to set up like what I want it to look like. Okay, so phase one. Um, so we have a grid. They pop in, and some of them are lit up, some of them aren't. Let's say these random ones here. And I have to specify how many tiles I want to light up. So num tiles to light up, I guess, to select. So I'm going to need that, and then what I need to do is, this is phase one. I need to randomly select anywhere from here and make sure. So I need a for loop. So for whatever, and I need to get random spot in the grid and make that part of the final solution. So I guess we could start with that. Hold up. First off, I need to figure out how I want to store the tiles that need to be selected. So here, there's only 4 of them, right? So I could make another tile array for the finished or the solution, or I can put them in a list instead. Which one's better? I'm probably gonna use this, just because using this seems a little like I don't even know how that would work. Some of the tiles would be null. Might as well just use a list and then go through the list to find out if the player has already finished it. So I'm gonna use a list to do all this. So back in play state, private array of tile, and this is the finished. I'm gonna import that one and finished. That's pretty much it. So for this, create the board. I need to do something else. I'll just put it in another method, create board, and I'm going to give it the number of rows and number of columns. Let's start off with 3 by 3. So I'll just create this method here, private void create board, int num rows, int num columns, and I'm going to pretty much just copy all of this into here. And I also have to change this to use num rows and num columns now. Okay, so let's just see if this, I just moved it, so it should still work. Yeah. Okay. So after I create the board, I need to get which ones should be in the finish, select random ones. So what I need to do is I need to, let's see, create finished, and maybe I should give it a number of tiles that should be selected, or I could do it in here, public void create finished. Let's just first initialize it up here. What's going on? Oh, I forgot the new. My bad. New array tile. And over here in create finished, what we're going to do is we're going to populate the list with random amounts. So first off, num tiles to light is going to be something. Let's make it 4 for now. We're going to change that later. We're not going to hard code the 4 into there. So I need to use a for loop. Num tiles to light. And I need to select a random row and column. So int row is equal to mathutils.random. Range is wait, is this integers, right? Returns a random number between 0 inclusive and the specified value inclusive. So this is going to be tiles.length -1 in column mathutils.random tiles 0.length -1. And okay, so that's a random tile, and I have to check that I've already put that in the list. So first off, let's clear the array, finish that clear. And if so, the tile that I selected is tiles row column. So first off, I need to check if this is already in the array. If finished dot contains this tile true, then I need to do it again. It should be a while loop, and I'll just do this again. I should just put this in a do while, but whatever. And then I'll do it again. Actually, yeah. Okay, so once that's done, I'll just... This looks so messy. What am I doing here? Do while tiles row column is not contained. Finished that contains tile row column true. And I will put int row here and int column here, and then I'm going to put this there. There we go. Hopefully that works. And what I'm going to do is add that, pretty much. Finished dot add tiles row and column. Hopefully this works. I'm also going to need to light that up. So tiles dot row column dot set selected to true. So let's check. 4 of them should be randomly selected. Okay, this seems to be working. Cool. So that's finished. That's phase 1. So I got that down. Next, phase 2 is those random tiles are going to stay on the screen for a little while. Like I said before, they're going to stay on the screen for about 5 seconds, and then they're going to disappear. And then the user can start selecting. So I'm going to need another timer up here. Private boolean showing. This boolean is for letting me know that I'm currently showing the solution, and I should not take any user input yet in the grid. Private float timer, and I want it to be showing for only 5 seconds. So over here in the update method, I'm going to do if showing. Ooh, I have to set showing to true. So when I create finished, I should do showing is equal to true. Okay. So back in update, if showing, then I need to do the timer plus equals dt. If timer is greater than 5, That's 5 seconds. Then I should set showing to false. I also need to go back up here where I do showing is equal to true. I need to do timer is equal to 0 as well. Okay. Okay, so showing is false. And while it's showing, I can't allow the user to input with the board. So if over here, I'll just put if not showing and that. Okay. So let's see, 5 seconds, it should, oh wait, I totally forgot. After 5 seconds, then I should go through everything and unselect them. For I is equal to 0, I is less than finished dot size, I plus plus, finished dot get I dot set selected false. So after 5 seconds, they should be unselected. Okay, and then I can just do that. So that's pretty much it for phase 2. 5 seconds, then they disappear. Phase 3 is when the player is able to try to solve the puzzle by selecting the ones that were actually lit up before. So I constantly need to check. Every time I select a tile, I need to check if it's finished, if the user has finished the puzzle. So I'm going to use probably another array for that. Private array tile selected. So finished is the solution. Selected is the player's attempt to finish the puzzle. So let's just put that here. Selected is equal to new array tile. Boom. And when I create finished, I'm going to clear both of them. Selected.clear. Okay. So, whenever I click one of these things, set selected and handle input, I should add that to the list. Selected. Wait. If it's not already selected. If tiles row column dot is selected, I need to make that. Then I will set it to selected, and then I will add it to the list. Selected dot add tiles row column. So back in tile, let's just add this method here is selected. Set selected, set timer, and here boolean, this is just a getter, is selected for the selected. Return that. Okay. So that's just a setter, getter. Okay, so I should add that. And here, when I add it to the list, I need to check if finished, right? So I'm gonna put that in another method. Public void check finish. What did I call it? Check finish, right. Should probably put an ED at the end there. Make it grammatically correct. Check finish. So here I need to check that the selected array contains every tile that is in the finished array. So we're in I is 0, I is less than selected dot size, I plus plus, and same thing with the finished. J is less than finished dot size, J plus plus. So first off, let's get the tile from the selected. I'll just call it tile S or TS selected dot get I, and here I'm gonna get tile finished TF is equal to finished dot get J. A lot of people mess this up with the double for loops. They're using I and J in the wrong area. This is I, this is J. Okay, so I need to check that this is in the, or all of the, no, it should be the other way around, right? I need to check finished. first. Right. The other way. This is my bad. TF, and this is TS. Selected. I need to check that all of the tiles in the finished are in the selected. So if, well, I have to find out if it actually contains it. No, I can use the contain. If, I don't need that second loop. Oh, I'm doing this all bad. Let's see. If selected dot contains TF true, then, or if it doesn't contain it, then I should break, right? No. I'll make this return a boolean. Return false. Otherwise, return true. That means we're done. If selected does not contain this finish, then return false. We know that the player hasn't done any of that. So over here, check finished. If check finished, I should probably change the name to is finished. Here, then what I'm going to do is create finished again, right? Just start over. I think with another board also create board 3-3. We'll see. Okay. So they're gonna appear for 5 seconds. I'll try to click all of these and then it should come up with a new batch. Cool. Let's see if I get some of these wrong. Okay, so it works. You have to get all of the ones that are lit up. Okay, cool. Everything is working. Let's see. What else? It's already automated by itself, but it's not really going anywhere. How about a little more presentation? Right now, phase 1 just looks crap. It's just lit up and then it just disappears. Why don't we do something else? So here, if showing, actually, we'll put this in another method, check showing, and I'm going to put all of this in there. So I'm just going to move this into its own method just to keep everything neat. Create finish is finished. What did I call it? Check showing. Public void check showing. Boom. I'll put this all up in here. Oh, and the timer. Right, I should put the DT in there. Okay. Add DT there. Okay. Check showing. So what I'm going to do looks crazy, but I'm thinking instead of this thing just disappearing after 5 seconds, I'm gonna have it start blinking before it disappears. Let's see. So maybe I'm gonna make it 4 seconds. I don't want to give you guys too much time to try to memorize it. 4 seconds, and for the last 2 seconds it's gonna blink, or for the last 1 second it's going to blink. So if timer is greater than 4, whatever. If timer is greater than 3, okay, then boolean blink boolean on is equal to true, or okay, so I want to blink how about if I toggle it? If every 0.1 of a second, so if I do mod 0.1, 0.2 f is less than 0.1 f, then I'm going to do this. I'm just going to toggle it. So I'm going to create a new method called toggle selected, and this is just going to switch it. So set selected is selected, toggle selected, and this is just going to switch. Selected is equal to not selected. Boom. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Please blink. Cool. But it looked weird. What was going on there? Is it just me, or does it look like it was a different color than the dark and the... Okay, let me just... That just looks weird. I don't know what's going on there. Toggle selected. System.out.println toggle timer. Can I even do mod on floats? Actually, okay, let's not do toggle selected. Let's do just set selected true. Otherwise, I'm gonna set selected to false. Oops. Hopefully that looks better. Okay, that didn't give me too much of a leeway. Let's do it after 2 seconds. That looks fine. Let's make it go a little faster. 0.2, let's make it 0.15 and make this 0.75. Boosh. Okay, that didn't do anything. What did I just do? No, 0.075. Or just 0.07, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Okay. That's cool. Cool. It's all there. Boom. Okay. This is all awesome. Okay, so the game is pretty much like this. This is what I'm looking for. And you have to try to solve it as fast as you can. The faster you do it, the more points you get. And if you manage to solve it if you click on the wrong tiles like here, like that, you get points subtracted. This is like a game right now. I'm just playing this. Obviously, this is going to be a lot different with multi-touch when you have 2 fingers to use, so it'll be a lot faster than just doing it with your mouse here on the desktop. So I think that's going to be it for this video. In the next one, I'm going to actually create some levels, because right now it's going nowhere. It's just random. Once it's done, it just gives you another one. So I have to make it go somewhere. So that's gonna be it for this video. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.